A hound who in the days of his youth and strength had never yielded to any beast of the forest, encountered in his old age a boar in the chase. He seized him boldly by the ear, but could not retain his hold because of the decay of his teeth, so that boar escaped. His master, quickly coming up, was very much disappointed and fiercely abused the dog. The hound looked up and said, "It was not my fault, master. My spirit was as good as ever, but I could not help my infirmities. I rather deserve to be praised for what I have been than to be blamed for what I am not." This is... You are now listening to Giami Journey Radio. This is a Heart of a Symbol production. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Man, listen. The Old Hound. This is one of those stories now. 2 weeks ago I did the Old Lion. Now we're doing the Old Hound. And what's crazy is that we see a lot of this. Now, like I said, these folk tales are not for kids all the time. Listen up. Some paradigms may be blown up today because this thing that's going on with this Old Hound and this story might sound like some children's fables, a children's story. But yo, listen up. Because this is the same thing that's happening in our businesses today. A lot of us work hard our whole lives, and all of a sudden we turn around and people want to fire us right before we retire. You know what I'm saying? They want to blame us for some minor stuff now because they might have to pay us later. You know what I'm saying? Then also we got to also look at how we might be being this master in our lives. Because it's oftentimes when we're used to people being able to do certain things, you know what I'm saying, for us, and as they get older, they can't do them like they used to do them, and we start we put them to the side, and we kind of diss them, and we forget what they were to us, and we look at where they are now. Don't some of us do our elders like that? You know what I'm saying? And the piece is we all have to be in the place of where this hound is, and we think, and we would like to think that we will be honored. But the point is, if you are not honoring your elders now, you will not be honored in the future. Age is coming upon all of us. Age is coming upon all of us. And all the things that we're doing now, we may not be able to do in the future. And we need to not only reflect on that for ourselves, but we also need to be able to reflect on that for others. Because how we do others will always come back on us. This master is beating this old hound who for years would go out to the wilderness and hunt with this master and help bring down game. But in his old age, he has lost value. And the master does not respect the relationship that has been developed between him and his dog. You know what I'm saying? Now, I got an old hound myself, and I couldn't imagine mistreating him because he can't do like he used to do. You know, I'm not asking him to stop a burglar no more. I'm asking him to give me a warning. You understand what I'm saying? And when he's not able to give me a warning anymore, I'm going to respect that and let him live his life, because there has been times where this very hound in my life has saved my life, have saved my children's life. Yeah, he bit a couple of my kids. Yeah, you know, they pulling on his ears and stuff, and he gives them a little warning chop. You know what I'm saying? But this dog has served faithfully. And many of us have people in our lives who have served us faithfully. But because they are no longer able to do what it is they used to do for us, we become that cruel master. They say in here, his master quickly coming up was very much disappointed and fiercely abused the dog. How many of us are fiercely abusing our elders and expecting to be respected in our old age? How many of us are abusing our elders? I mean, we have a society that's designed on abusing elders. I mean, we don't want to call it that, but whenever we have developed a society where people can't afford literally cannot afford to keep an elder in the house, we have designed a society that disrespect age. And I mean, it's something that we all need to respect. You know why? Because we all going to experience it. I don't care what type of technology they come out with it. Eventually, you're going to get too old to do some of the things that you used to do. So if the respect you show will be the respect that you receive later in your life. All right. This is Brother Hatim. The story I read is from Aesop Fables, translated by George Fowler Thompson. Also, the name of the story is called The Old Hound. I am Brother Hatim. This is Folk Tales for Grown Folks. I would love to hear your comments. I would hear or read your comments. If you have a folk tale that you want me to cover, feel free to send it to me at HA2TIM at giamijourney.com. If you have an MP3 that you would like me to play, you have a story that you want to do, you know what I'm saying, just hit me up. Let me know what the story, I hear it, listen to it, and then I'll put it on. I have no problems. Also, I want to send shots out to Robey for his piece last week. If you didn't hear it, it's called The Seed That Refused. And I hope that you were able, those that listened to it, I hope you was able to get the lesson out of that. This is Brother Hatim. I'd like to thank all of you that have been tuning in to Folk Tales for Grown Folks. This is my hit here. This is my show that gets the most hits. So with that, I'd like to thank all of you for taking the time. And with that, I say peace.